I'm Natasha Lockhart. Welcome to Studio Chatter. If you're looking for gift ideas, we've got you covered.
I'm Stacy Beck. We'll see some amazing home decor for the holidays.
And I'm Angie Murphy. I'll share some fun gift ideas I found here in town.
And we'll talk about what's new in the clothing department. All this and more on Studio Chatter. Welcome to Studio Chatter. Let's take a roll call. Stacy.
Here.
Angie.
Here.
Natasha. Present. I like present.
Yes, you sure do.
We're all three together finally.
Yes, it's been a minute, right?
It sure has.
It has been a minute.
Speaking of presents,
Okay.
I went to Oregon this past month, and when I was there, we went to Tillamook. Have you both been to the Tillamook Creamery?
Not in Oregon.
Have you?
Never been there.
Well, when I was there, I was in the gift shop, and it brought back how crappy of gifts I brought you, if I even brought you anything from Greece. So
What?
I grabbed something.
So you got us a gift?
So you brought cheese?
No, it
Ice
wouldn't have, but I had a bigger bag. So
Oh,
I
good.
got you
And
both.
you're local. Traveling afar is hard.
Yeah, I got you little Tillamook cheese boards, little cutting boards with a little caramel. So well, you're both the best gift
you.
givers. And so when we were in there, I'm like, I've got to get Angie and Natasha something.
And I have
so
it perfect. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Oh,
So-
well, you guys may get a gift later on today. We'll see.
Gosh, it may be
Thank
presents.
you.
The day of
perfect.
presents.
Ooh, and I love caramels. These are so cute. They're all flat. I love that. Right?
Are they supposed to be, or did they get smashed in my
No, I
luggage?
bet they didn't.
With Oregon sea salt.
Right?
And I used to,
this is so
have
cute.
you ever purchased the little individual Tillamook cheese slices?
Yes, all the
Yes,
time.
Oh,
all
yes.
the time. Yeah, those
Yes.
are perfect.
Yeah,
I
they
love
give
those
samples
snacks.
at the little
Yes.
creamery.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, and you
I
both
wanna
have
get
been
this
traveling, as we now are going to
Yes.
be home for the holidays. Let's talk about
Goodness,
this
right?
last month.
Wow.
Right, because
What
Natasha.
a whirlwind, right?
What did you guys
Where
do?
did we go? What did we do? Where
I
are
went
we?
to
New
Vegas
York.
twice.
You went to Vegas.
Yes, went to Vegas twice. There for work and then back for pleasure. So
And what one was better?
pleasure for sure.
Okay.
Yes, so went there for work for a partner summit, and then circled back and then took the family back and stopped in Mesquite with the parents for Thanksgiving, and then we traveled a little further on to Vegas and took the kids, and we went to, what did we see? We went to Blue Man Group. That was super
Oh,
fun.
I've never done that.
Either have I.
Yeah, it's well, I didn't know for sure like if we would love it, but it was super fun. I had never been to the feast at the Excalibur. That was super fun,
Oh, that is a fun one. Have
Yeah.
you done that?
I have not done that.
That's fun.
and it was more like a holiday show this time.
Oh.
So they were more, I don't know, dressed in like holiday
Yeah.
clothing and the horses and the jousting and all
I've
that.
done that, but like in California at another place.
Okay.
But
I bet they're very
I get
similar.
it. Yeah.
So that was super fun. And then, of course, the kids do figure skating. So they have an ice rink on top of the Cosmopolitan.
Oh.
So
I did not know this.
So that
either.
was super fun. So we reserved like a little private fire pit and had s'mores up there. And
Oh.
then the kids brought their ice skates and we skated up there for a couple hours.
And my guess is it's warmer
like
than 30
magical.
degrees.
It was warmer. So it was
So that was a little
was
nicer.
warmer.
yes, yeah. So that was all. It was great. It was super fun. Did some shopping. So
Oh, the shopping. Shopping
yeah,
in
it's
Oregon.
fun.
We
I
hit
haven't
some
been-
outlets too. And oh, it's so
I
fun.
haven't been to like Vegas, like downtown, in a long, long time.
Yeah.
Like we stopped
time
through
you
and
go.
stayed at Circus like 3 years ago. It has changed since I was last there. Yeah, that was scary a little bit, but
So-
yeah, I haven't been like in there for a
Yeah.
minute.
And when we were leaving, so all of the Cowboys were coming in for
Oh,
the
yeah.
finals. So we were like, oh, so I was all
That's
excited.
fun.
Yes, I'm like, oh, can we just stay a little bit longer? Because I want to stay for the
Oh.
finals. But one thing, since you mentioned Circus, and it's not at Circus, but I guess it's at, and now I can't remember the name of it, but there's something else called Enchanted, and I really, I want to do this next time to take the kids back. They say that it's fantastic for the kids.
Really?
So if you have kids, maybe go back another time, but they say it's like this something world, Resorts World. It's like a giant snow globe, and they also have
Oh my
ice
gosh.
skating, and you take the kids.
At
Is it
Circus
just during the holidays?
It's called Resorts World.
It's at a place called Resorts
Yes,
World, and it's called Enchanted.
It's close. It's near Circus,
okay.
but it's like a giant snow globe, and they can go ice skating, and it's like kind of like Frozen.
Oh, how
so
cute!
Yes,
so I imagine just during the holidays.
Yes. Yeah, kind of
Neat.
during So toward the end of, I guess, December and at the end of November and all that. So
Awesome.
maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
So many things to do.
Yes.
Let's hear about New York.
New York was fab, guys. It was so much that we squeezed into just a short amount of time, but thank you for letting me go.
Oh boy.
Thanks to Angela for covering. But it was super fun. Like, we went there, my sister-in-law ended up going kind of at the same time with her sisters, but she was just show driven, right? They were going to 3 Broadway shows. We mainly went for the Jets game and then just planned around that. But guys, the weather couldn't have been more perfect. 76 degrees.
In
I was like
November?
packing stuff like this, like sweaters and coats and hoodies. And then we got there and we were like sweating when we got off the plane. And it was like 6 in the morning because we took the red eye and we put on short sleeve shirts. And of course I took like a little, lightweight jacket. But beautiful the entire time we were there. We walked around. It would have been totally different had it been cold.
Because that was the second week in November, right?
Yes.
I went like 20 years ago the second week in November and
Snow.
froze to death.
Yes.
It was so cold.
Well, and by Tuesday, like, it finally started to get a little chilly. That day we like threw on our coats at the end of the day.
Oh, okay.
And then it kind of went to a cold, but
So
we were
what was
able
your
to
favorite?
Okay. Honestly, like, the Jets game was amazing.
Okay.
And we sat next to some true New Yorker fans that were so awesome. Like, Buffalo Bills are from up there too, so we had some of both. But they were so awesome to sit by and great. At the end of the game, they're like, so where do you come from? We're like, Utah. And, you came all the way to Utah to support the Jets? And we're like, yeah. And they're like, you just watched the game of the decade. And they're like, this, as Jets fans, like, this is what we've been wanting.
Really?
And they ended up winning and beating the Bills, which never should have happened. We thought it was going to be a loss. And Zach played well, and since then Zach has been benched and a new quarterback has been brought on.
Oh.
So it was just magical to have that all go down and to have a win. But the 9/11 memorial, super, super awesome. We ended up going into that museum and spending like 3 hours, and we could have spent more time. It was just really neat. And Bo loved that. I thought that would maybe be like a hit or miss for him, and he loved it. And then Hamilton was amazing.
You loved it?
And the boys loved it. So that was even so great. Because I was like trying to find something that everyone would enjoy, and they totally loved it.
Yeah.
And then just ate fun places and
Just
it was
food.
good.
So fun.
It was
That's
just
so
awesome.
good.
Just walking around and feeling like an ant in this world was just so like refreshing for me.
It's nice to get out of Utah and feel like, wow, it's much bigger than what we think it is.
And our hotel was just, I like researched and trying to figure out where to stay. Finally asked my brother-in-law, and he has a Marriott timeshare. And he's like, we stay literally right next door is our timeshare Marriott. He's like, you've chosen a great hotel. And really reasonably priced, so.
Good.
Yeah.
So glad you went.
Let's go.
That's
Let's go
such
again.
a magical
I'm
trip.
good.
It was.
And now we're
So
all
fun.
home for the holidays, and we have such a fun show lined
We
up.
do. We have a
Yes.
great show.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
And
Yep.
this is such a fun time of year to have guests in and talk about the holiday season.
Here we go.
Thank heavens we had our trees up and ready to go before we took our time away, right?
Retta's at home
yes.
right now decorating our tree.
Oh, what a good guy.
Right?
Really?
Yes. Yeah, he's good at it. And Noxie wants to come over, so I'm keeping some ornaments for him.
Oh, fun.
We're almost there.
Well, here we go, right?
Yes.
Next on Studio Chatter, we'll talk about our new outfits. Stay with us. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. We're excited to show off. Let's get right to it. Let's welcome and thank Brittany Barnes from Buckle to the table.
Hello.
This is my favorite.
Hello.
We love to go shopping.
Yes.
It's a very easy habit to get into, that's
yes,
for sure.
Yes, could never be in retail. Would never get a paycheck.
Get you.
Yeah.
Get you.
Brittany, thank you.
Yes.
Thank
we
you
look
for-
fabulous
I know.
tonight because of you.
We came in
So
and you were
thank
just like,
you.
go pick out a top. So
Yeah.
let's talk about our tops first, and then we'll let Brittany dive into all this other
Well, can we
stuff.
talk about when I showed up, how many tops I had in my dressing room to try on? Guys, I couldn't decide.
I couldn't
there were
either.
so many options.
I probably had 12.
Oh, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
The
tried
things
them
I
all
really
on.
loved.
Yeah.
I think the thing that's fun with fashion right now is every decade's in season, so everyone's living their best life.
It's so
Yeah.
true. I'm like, I think I've had one of those. Oh, my girls love that style. But
Yeah.
anything goes.
And when I got home, I showed my husband, look what I got. And he's like, those sleeves are back?
You betcha.
Yes, and I love it.
Absolutely.
So,
they're
so
wonderful.
I love this. Like when I put it on, I loved like a normal flannel shirt, which I love is, tighter, but this is like, has
It's
some
like fancy.
personality.
a little
right?
feminine
A little
with
feminine.
a little
Fancy.
fun. Absolutely.
And the shiny buttons, I loved it.
When I saw that and they told me that you had chosen that, I'm like, that's Stacy.
Is it?
And then they're like, and then this Free People shirt, and I was like, I have that, and yes,
And that's what I
Stacey.
wanted. And Natasha said, I saw it, but don't you have something just like it? I'm like, I sure
Similar.
do.
But it's
good.
not
Love
as
it.
fancy and feminine.
Yeah.
And those shackets are probably the #1 easiest gift to give for a gal on your list. If you don't know what to get, that would be one that I would absolutely recommend because you can wear it as a shirt or have something showing underneath and have it as a jacket. So
Yeah, like
shacket,
kinda
if you don't know that word, that's a fun
Natasha
one.
Oh,
kind
yes.
of taught us this word.
Last year, yeah. So Angie, tell us about your little.
Okay, well, I couldn't decide both of these pieces. So I was gifted one, so thank you, and then I had to buy the other one. So this shirt, I wish that I could stand, but it is so Free People to me.
Yep.
It's so big, and I have issues with that. I love it so
Oh,
much.
she likes her.
I like
very
it like
flowy,
I like
and
it
I'm more
comfy.
fitted.
I
I'm
like
right there with
boho.
ya.
I was
yeah.
super drawn to that too, but I'm like, I can't
But like
pick
the
up anything
fitted
else black.
sleeve, and it can go dressy or cash. And then
Love.
this vest, I fell in love with it from the very first.
I own that one as well. It is like having a sleeping bag, just keeping it
It
nice and
really
cozy all
is.
day.
It really is. It's so cozy. So I can layer and go with single or without, but love it.
Great
And then
period.
this zips all the way up too, and it looks
Gonna be a
super
turtleneck
cute.
thing. Very cute. Good choice.
Right?
I love it.
Totally
choice.
me. With leggings with this top too.
Best day.
Yep. Best day.
I had purpose for sure. When I went in there, I knew that I wanted an oversized, chunky sweater.
Oh,
and I had
Natash.
just stepped off, coming home from the vacation from the NFR. So all of the Western styles that were in there. So everything was kind of
Totally.
that Western look.
Yes.
There also was one with the kind of the horseshoe pattern. I loved that one as well. I may go back. There was also the black one that kind of had the kind of the rhinestones.
Oh,
on
yeah.
it. I love that one also.
Yep, Shine is in. Like I said, every decade is in season. You can't go wrong. I'm liking to call it from, if you remember How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, frosting. I'm calling it frosting again for
Yes.
everybody. But that, I call it Montana chic with that Western influence right
Yes.
now.
Oh, with
Everyone
Yellowstone.
comes
There was
down.
a blue
Yes.
sweatshirt in there that had a horse print all over
Yes.
it, and I was so drawn to it too. It was so cute.
Yellowstone has had quite the influence.
Would it be weird if I could label Buckle a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll?
Yes.
You would be
Yes.
absolutely right because we were founded on farmers' clothing. So that's a
Really?
fun fact. Yeah, absolutely. We're from
Which
the
I can
Midwest
see
in
that.
Nebraska. Yep.
Yes. It kind of has
Wow.
that vibe, that undertone
Yeah.
with everything.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
then we go affliction, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Let's see what you've got.
Oh goodness, where do we start?
Let's start here.
Yeah, accessories. Again, if you don't know what to get that person on your list, I think this is something easy because you don't have to know a specific size. This Gurin Brothers brand, if you haven't seen it, these are so fun. There's
Say it
animals.
again. Gurin?
Gurin Bros. They're super fun, but they are all different animals with witty little sayings on them. So I,
I was
love
telling
this
Brittany
bull one.
before, I did buy some for my
Yeah.
men in my life last year. They were great.
And they're honestly some of the best fitting hats. No matter what shape
all
of head
loved
you
them.
have, they're going to work for
Yes.
anyone.
Yep.
So that one's a fun one. This is a new company we started carrying. My favorite fun fact about these guys, it's called Groove Belt. You'll probably see commercials on TV with the wallet and the belt, but they have a 94-year warranty. These things are indestructible. If you lose it, that is covered in the warranty, but you can cut them to the perfect size. So that's another great opportunity for
Right.
people.
Especially if you don't know their size, you cut it right to
Absolutely.
it.
And then Stance socks we all
Stance
love.
socks, Stance
One, they have great, I think every sock in my house is Stance because of how much they hold up so well. And then just the funny ones, we've got the Office. We've got Elf for the season and for our classic. People coming in, those are really fun.
Love that.
And then this one for your ladies that like to lounge.
Those are so
You've got
cute.
that knit and
So
then the
cozy. Oh my-
insanely soft inside to
right?
keep you nice and toasty around the house.
I love
Like
this whole-
shoes, I never want to go outside.
And then so that you don't die a non-slip grip.
Yep. love that.
That's another one I would definitely
We have
do.
loved
These,
those.
Yes.
You've got your little open so that you can touch your phone if you need to, but your hands are nice and cozy. And then these you'll never want to stop touching. They're wonderful. And then we've got beanies for men and women. This is probably one of my favorite deals on the guy side right now, and women really like these ones too, so I'd really consider them unisex. But these are 3 for $39 right now, or 18 by themselves.
Wow,
but you
that's
can
a great
slouch
deal.
them and wear them grungy 90s, or you can wear them nice and tight.
It's like reminds me of the Carhartt.
Yeah,
kind of
and we've
vibe
got
right now.
all sorts of fun colors coming in too. So
Okay.
that's some fun stuff there.
Oh, I
Great.
love how you
Gender
said
neutral.
Well, and this you don't need a size.
Correct.
Yes.
Yep.
And jewelry, I think, goes that way too.
Yep.
And
Yep.
yeah,
I could have
so many
brought
fun things.
so much of that in
You
here.
could have. You have a good collection.
Okay.
The next thing I want to talk about is my favorite. I'll give you a little preview of our littles. So a lot of people don't realize how much youth stuff we have here in the Spanish Fork store. So those are
I'll
some
get 'em out for you
cute.
when you can
Yeah,
talk.
that one is a little boy's. Hey, dude.
I love those.
We get lucky here and there and get the little infant toddler sizes, but right now we have in stock from 10 to about size 5 or 6. This one's a new little boy's Aztec print hoodie that just barely came in. And we have a lot of these that have dad and son, or sibling and son and brother matching,
cute.
so that's kind of fun. Next one we've got is just a simple fox hoodie for ours that keep it simple. Just a nice, lightweight, easy, again, gift.
Oh my gosh, you have so many fun things.
That one is our nice little girls with all those screen print tees coming in right now. That
So
is just
cute.
easy. Again, we have a lot of mom and me or sister
Do
and me.
you?
Mhm,
Love
absolutely.
That's so
Like
fun.
matching jammies, but matching
know.
outfits.
Yes, this one, there is a mom and me
darling.
matching from our in-house brand Gimmicks. This is such a cute one that you
That's
could
so
go to a
cute.
holiday
I
party.
can see little Noli in that.
Yes.
That's darling.
And then I'm going to hold up at the same time because just
Okay.
seeing them in these sizes is
Stop
to
it.
die for. So we go as low as size 4 and 5, and then all the way up to 16 to 18, and then we can transition them
Buckle
at that.
tees for little kids.
Yes, they're so cute.
Oh no,
So
Angie's
cute.
budget just.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to.
It is
Oh.
such a fun day. And then denim, and I'm gonna stand up for this because goodness gracious, do we have denim? I think one of the funnest things about us is that we have quite the size array. So I've got from a women's size 22, and this is part of that transition of little kid sizes.
Oh, well,
so this
yeah,
is
I'm
like a
like
size
that.
12
Yes.
in little girls
Right.
with a little bit of longer length. I've got a 10-year-old that is so tall, and the little ones aren't long enough for her, so this is kind of nice.
Like that tween
Yep, so this is a waist size
sizing.
22 all the way to a women's size 22 in women's
No
sizing.
way!
The
So,
diversity is so
as far
great.
as fitting any lady that walks in, we've got majority covered.
Those are
so
darling.
in all sorts of
And I
details with
always-
button fly.
Yes, and I love like the thickness
Yeah.
and quality of your jeans.
you. They're
Yeah,
super
really
fun.
nice.
That's a fun color.
Two things I'll hold up real quick too is we just have our shaping and smoothing. This is another thing that women's love. So having that for holiday, keep you comfortable, but you can sit down and not feel like you're at Thanksgiving dinner exploding. That one's a favorite one for us. And then also our BKE denim, this patent fit. This is what we call universal, that it'll fit for anyone when
Ooh,
they
and
come
it's got
in.
that wider band.
Absolutely,
That's so
super
great.
flattering. So, and then same thing with the men's. We've got anything from a youth size,
The whole
25,
family love that.
and then all the way to a men's size 44 in store. So we've got everyone
So
covered.
cute.
Gosh,
Yeah,
Love it.
really
quite
do.
the array.
Absolutely love it.
By the way, I'm so impressed with the men's side.
Thank you. It's
All
been
of the
fun.
brands over there.
Yes.
They have some fun things.
It's been great.
And you guys really know how to fold there. I do notice that. When you're there, the store is always tidy, always pretty. Everyone's always so helpful.
Yes.
And
You would think that our closets are impeccable, but I think by the time we get home, we're done with folding.
I understand.
Oh, I'm
that.
sure.
It's like the shoemaker has the worst shoes, the dentist has the worst
Yeah.
teeth sometimes.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, Brittany, I was so impressed. Like, it was busy yesterday when we
Yes.
came by.
Spanish Fork has welcomed us so kindly, so
Well,
we're happy to be
awesome.
And I
down
was
here.
a great
asking-
little location,
Yeah,
too.
I was asking, like, where are people coming from? They're like, Price, clear down to Richfield.
Southern Central Utah keeps us in
Okay.
business, which is great.
Wonderful.
So we like our little hometown, but
And a gift certificate always
yeah,
fits, right?
Absolutely. Gift cards are absolutely great.
Great.
Are you guys still doing your
in.
little punch cards and
So we have digital points now, so you don't have to
Okay.
carry an extra thing in your wallet, which is really great.
really
yeah,
nice?
Yeah, it's
I
all by
noticed
phone
I
number.
logged in there and it had been a little bit, but they found me and I have an account.
Well, very good.
Brittany,
Yep.
thank you for clothing
you,
us
yes,
and happy holidays.
Thank you, you too. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Coming up on Studio Chatter, we'll visit with our friends from Deseret Book. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. We always enjoy visits with our friends from Deseret Book. Let's welcome Ariana Keith and Lane Rogers from Deseret Book to the table.
Hi. Thank you. I feel like I'm a regular at this table now.
What number of cup is this for
I
you?
think this is cup number 4.
Oh, I love it.
I have a whole collection. I'm gonna have a shelf before too long.
Oh my
Studio
gosh.
Chatter
Maybe we'll
shelf.
start doing bowls and plates next, right?
Yeah, I'll have a whole set
Maybe
before
then
too long.
Ariana, is this your first mug?
This is my first mug.
Well,
Yes.
well.
She's been inducted to the mug club.
There you go.
We always love Deseret Book coming during the holidays.
It's the best time at
It
Deseret
really
Book.
is.
Yeah.
We
it
love
really
it.
is.
Your
and
store
now
is
you've moved
beautiful.
on, though.
I have. I personally am now at the Salt Lake store, so if you're coming up for Temple Square Lights or you're just downtown shopping at City Creek, come say hi. I get people coming from Spanish Fork all the time. They're like, I know you.
Oh.
And I said, yes, you do. You've seen me at the store, but now I'm at this one. So come visit us.
Congratulations, that's fun.
Yeah,
you.
that's
It's really fun.
I
We
bet
have-
that's an amazing store up
It's
there,
amazing. I mean, not to get too into my store
No,
downtown.
but
We're here
it's
to-
beautiful.
It is.
It is
It's our
really
flagship
beautiful.
store for
Yeah,
a reason.
It's
Okay.
beautiful.
So it's an
but the
experience.
Spanish Fork store is beautiful right now. Tell us, what are some of the favorite things right now for the holidays?
Okay.
You go right ahead.
All right, my turn.
She's ready.
Favorite things. All right, we're going to start with our Together Matters blanket. So this is a brand new product. We've not had this before, and it is super soft.
I'm going to say I've never seen a
This
Minky
is-
type blankie there, I don't think.
It is like Minky, but I believe it is machine washable, and the inside is just as soft, and it's quite big. It is queen size, so so you can snuggle with more than one person on the couch.
And you can wash
lovely.
it. That's
And
a
you
good
can wash
plus.
it. Yeah.
What's the price point?
So the price point is $79.99.
Okay, and then if you get the magazine in the mail, you get $10 off a $50 purchase.
Yes.
Go
Or-
Stacy.
$10 off.
Coupon up. Yes.
We're doing deals all the time in December too. So just kind of
Yes.
keep an eye on Deseret Book Instagram because we're
Okay.
putting deals on all the time.
Well, I love that it's neutral.
I was just gonna say, I
Always a
love the
perfect
color.
gift.
So does it come in other colors? Or is this
Just
just,
this
Just the
color.
green.
okay,
Great
just
color.
together? Yep.
Together.
And if you buy it, it comes in a red bag, and it just looks stunning.
Ready to
Yeah,
gift.
ready, ready to
Awesome.
gift.
Okay,
Well,
so
I love books.
Yes,
Let's
Stacy
talk
does.
a little bit about books, shall we?
Let's talk about More Than Just a Star. This is our new children's book for this year from Emily Freeman and David Butler.
Oh, they're my faves.
They were
Do you
just on
listen to
the
Don't Miss
magazine.
This?
Yes, and I just listened to Emily's other podcast, Inklings.
Yes,
I
Inklings
just-
is so good.
I just discovered that. That was
You
good.
gotta get on it. It's
Yeah,
a
that was
great
good.
podcast. So this book is the story about a shepherd and his son, and he's teaching his son the prophecies and symbols of the coming of the Messiah. So as he goes through each of the prophecies, he'll give him a little symbol that the boy keeps in his bag to remember the coming of Christ. And then at the end, when Christ is born, he pulls out all these symbols and says, yes, this is the Messiah. And as you go along, you can cut out off of the dust jacket those symbols
So let's go to the
To the very
at the very
back.
end.
to the very
Cut those out.
and they can cut and,
And
then
now take off the dust jacket.
they store in here
Oh my gosh.
for
And
safekeeping.
then there's a nativity scene.
Oh my heavens.
Holy smokes.
Such a good
That is like a gift inside of a gift, guys. I love this.
Someone thought this book all the way through. We
A
used
child
every
is
ounce.
born. Oh,
Leave it
I
to
love that,
Emily,
Emily.
and David to do that.
Yep. Gorgeous book. And such a
Yeah.
fun design.
This one's $19.99. Great gift, great for the grandkids, great for anyone.
Mom and Dad, Grandma
Mom
and
and
Grandpa,
Dad,
all of us.
Yes.
Love
our
that.
favorite
Thanks for
Christmas
bringing this one in.
We
Yes.
love that one.
Okay, and then we've got these two.
Okay, let's go to Elder Holland first.
Okay, Elder Holland, this is his brand new title, and it is called Our Day Star Rising, and this is one of the names of Christ in the New Testament. So it is on the New Testament.
And that's what we'll be studying next
That's
year.
what we'll be studying next year for Come Follow Me. And he goes through, each chapter is divided, and it's, it says Mark 1, Mark 2, and then it's his insights on each chapter on the New Testament.
Wow.
So
And
this
this
is a
one's called
treasure, Our Day Star Rising. It's beautiful.
We like Stacy to read for us. So I'm glad she's
Should we
taking
start
notes
right now?
Just start her stack.
Just sit
Take
down.
heed as unto a light. No, I don't have my readers on.
So that one's a great one. Another one that we have that's new, Deseret Book is committed to changing some of the culture within the church, especially in regards to racism, something President Nelson has challenged us to do. So this is one of those that we're working on. So this is called My Lord, He Calls Me, Stories of Faith, by Black American Latter-day Saints. We did the launch party at my store in Salt Lake Thanksgiving weekend. So Alice Faulkner Birch, she's the general editor, but then people, Black Latter-day Saints have contributed to this. There's probably at least 50 contributors to this about their experience as Black Latter-day Saints. And it's so cool, including there's a few people from Spanish Fork in this one.
Ooh, I think we may have had one or two of them. Yohash?
No, maybe. What was his name?
I bet it's him.
It's a hard name.
No.
It starts with a
Oh,
J.
maybe not.
It's not a
You have to look. You have to find it.
We have to read it.
Yes. But such a cool book that's really going to change the way that we as Latter-day Saints see the world and embrace our fellow Latter-day Saints.
Love that.
Yeah, I think that's really
Great one.
important.
Really important.
Yep,
really
that we
good work that we're
educate
trying to
ourselves
engage into.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All is one. Okay, guys.
Okay.
Now, you have brought these before.
Yes.
We have
And we love
design.
them.
New design.
new design. These ones are comfort and joy on the bottom of the feet. So if you think of like God rest you merry gentlemen, oh tidings of comfort and joy.
Yeah.
Comfort and joy. So these are super soft even after you wash them.
Yes.
And they're super warm. So
Okay, I
we've
love the
got-
new design, guys.
I know.
Yeah,
We've
they-
started at the store, started calling them like Gen 1, Gen 2. This is Gen 3.
Look at last year was blue.
Blue.
Yes.
And we
Okay.
started with red. So you have to
Red,
collect all of them now.
Okay.
and white, and I just love them.
They're-
So
they're fun.
they're $9.99.
Okay.
So
Super
the
affordable.
And come in a
great-
couple different sizes.
Yeah, so we have the large adults and then the large
Or the small adult.
small
and then a
adult.
kids and
and
a
a
toddler
toddler.
size.
So do you have many left still? A lot left. Okay.
Yeah.
We're doing
Perfect.
great.
Okay.
And you get some as well.
No way.
We heard you liked
Adding to our
them.
collection.
Yes.
Oh, thank
awesome.
you.
Gen 3. Thank
Gen
you.
These are Gen 3s.
Ooh, those are
Okay,
darling.
I'm interested
closing up
in
in
these
that.
ornaments as well.
Yes. Okay. So we've been doing Names of Christ ornaments the whole time I've worked for Deseret Book. We come out with a new style every few years. So the new style this year are circles with little hanging stars in them. And they have 10 different names of Christ. We come up with different names every time we do it. So the names.
do?
Yeah, did you not know that?
No, I did not, 'cause
If
I
you
have
have
a
different
star
sets, they're all going to be different names.
I did not know
I
this.
didn't. Wow.
So this year we've got Prince of Peace, Redeemer, Messiah, Emmanuel, Only Begotten, Lord of Lords, Savior, Beloved, Holy One, and Good Shepherd. So these are great for your tree, but
Yes.
also they're great for neighbor gifts.
Yes.
You put, give them hot chocolate, you give them whatever, stick one of these on there. Now it's a Christ-centered neighbor gift too.
Yep.
I'm glad that
Love
you
that.
said that. I was actually thinking that maybe for my little class.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the
Ribbon?
ribbon, thank you, is velvet.
And we've been talking
We've heard that's
about
very
that.
trendy.
Everything, so
Deseret Book is on
love-
trend.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
And I heard you were talking about throws. We got that.
Yes, you guys are right on point.
Tying right together.
That's right. We have all sorts of stuff. No matter what your budget is, no matter who you're looking for, even if they're not LDS, we have things for them in our store, and we can help you find the perfect
You
gift.
guys
for
have
anyone.
fabulous food and treats and stuff, and then also the nativities.
I was just going to say the
Yeah.
same thing.
The biggest nativity collection in the country.
over
Anything
300.
new or different this
Really?
year? I mean, I know you have over like 300 or
Ooh,
something
yeah.
different.
What's your favorite this
Is there
year?
anything, that sticks out
There's
this
a
year?
village one, and it has 3 buildings, and then you can fit the pieces inside like a little puzzle, and then you can pull them out. And then there's, yeah, it's really
It's
cute.
like a little puzzle.
It's like a little puzzle.
And I saw like in the magazine that you sent out, like you have them from $10 up to like a couple hundred or 150 maybe.
Like 1,000.
Oh, okay.
Well,
but $10, like if you wanted
Yeah.
to give a little.
Actually, I think less than that. I think our cheapest one's maybe $3.
Yeah, you can get like a little.
And don't you also have like the little people
Yes.
for the little toddlers to play with? And,
Oh, you gotta get those fast because we are selling out.
Okay.
Really.
Of the toddler
Perfect.
ones.
Oh, wow.
Everyone
Nice
needs
in
that
the
'cause they
book.
want to
That's
play with
great.
the others.
I love that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we have lots of this book. So.
I love that.
I love that
think
too.
that's such a great
Good.
concept. I wish I hadn't bought. Every year we do a book and an ornament, and I've already bought
I just
mine.
bought all mine too, but I'm
But
so
next
tempted.
year, right? Or to do too.
Here's more. Here's more.
We always have more at the store for you.
Okay, good.
Oh, great
That's what we
Thank you
reminders
for
of
coming.
the season.
Yes, thanks for
you so
coming.
much.
It's good to see you
Traveling
guys.
down
Merry
to see us.
Christmas.
Glad to be back.
Welcome to the
you.
party.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Coming up next, our very own Angie has lots of great gift ideas. Stay with us to find out more. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. Our next guest started off as the official gift wrapper and gift finder for Studio Chatter. Then she became a regular. Let's welcome Angie Murphy to the table.
Welcome, Angie Murphy.
Hi guys, thanks for having me. I remember that first episode that I did with you guys. I was sweating. I was so nervous. I'd way over prepared, and thus today.
Oh, and thus
once
she
again.
didn't today.
Right, you didn't at all.
Literally,
prepared a
Angie,
little
that was
bit.
like that was our first Christmas.
It was.
Like, within our
Yeah.
first.
And it was so
first
much
ep-
fun. And Lisa Swenson was on that episode. I remember it was good.
Yeah,
and
we
this
had her back.
episode, just as great.
Well, we're excited. Let's jump in.
let's dive into it really quick. So in the past, you know how much I love wrapping. So we've kind of focused on that. Today, I want to talk about more about just gift ideas maybe.
Okay.
But through the years, I've gone like really over the top with my wrapping. And this year, I've really just simplified it. And this, I'm only doing 2 types of wrap this year. So this one, and then the cellophane. And then I simplified my bows this year, and basically I'm just doing the velvet, which is in trend. And I did it, I did it in a green and then in a red. And then I do have some white as well. I think there's a little white. And then I've done this stretchy cord this year. It ties up everything so nice, and I've added that like on this piece, like 2 different tones, okay? But that stretchy cord is so nice and amazing. And of course, I love my little jute ribbon and just regular twine jute. This year, I did add just this little Merry Christmas label. And that's just kind of fun. Add it to it, and I've even wrote my name on the bottom and a person's name up top if I don't want to do an official tag. Tags this year, I have just done a plain white and a plain brown craft wrap. So anyway, next year I'll probably go crazy again.
Where did you
But
find
this
these?
year, Paper Store. Most of my stuff is from Paper Store. The packaging, this wrapping paper from Walmart this year.
Okay.
I saw that at the first part
darling.
of November. Darling, right?
Let's tell our viewers, where is the Paper Store?
Paper Store is in Orem, and then all the ribbon I have found on Amazon, and then a couple of them at Joann's.
Okay.
Okay, and Red Mountain, I have a wholesale license where I get some of this stuff.
Okay.
But you can find that at any of those.
Are you doing boy, girl specifically with the wrapping?
No,
or
I'm
just,
doing almost everyone in this, and then just some fun Santa stuff in
Okay.
the Santa Man. Okay, so let's talk about some of the gifts. I do a book and an ornament every year. My mom started the tradition when she passed away. I continued it on. So this is this year's little one, and wrapped up with the ornament on top. And I did elf because we went to New York, and I just thought it was kind of kid friendly, so we found a little elf.
So Angie, let me interrupt.
Yes.
Who's getting this and when?
So this will be each family.
Okay.
So Mal and Tay will get one, Kyne and Hayden, and then Bo's still collecting, even though he's single. He still gets them. I write a little message on the
Okay,
inside
so they all
cover.
get the same book.
They
Okay.
all get the same book, 1 per family, and then we read it usually Christmas Eve. And then
Gotcha.
they have that stack up. But I also found these in New York, so each family's going to get one of those too, because I didn't have myself. We do Christmas jammies. Sometimes we open it at the first of the month if we do Christmas pictures with Santa. This year the kids get to be with us on Christmas Eve. And then they're going to their in-laws, so we're going to open Christmas jammies. So I found these cute little Nutcracker bags.
Were they at the Paper Store? I was there yesterday.
They were.
I think I saw them.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I let them each pick out their jammies. Here's one of the
so
child's jammies. And then I found some little lady on Facebook had posted that she'll personalize, and it's just like a little iron-on. So Grady. So each little kid
that's
will get a
fun.
little stuffed animal. And then I am doing something a little special. I'm doing a little tinsel. I think that's just old school and kind of fun and magical. So that'll be just wrapped up
I
really
wouldn't even
simple
know
like
what
that.
tinsel is.
Right?
Yeah.
Now you do, Stace.
Oh my gosh, and I'm old.
Right? Okay. So my sister-in-law gave us this. We had a sister's party, and I thought this was such a great idea. We brought some of our favorites, and she brought stuff. So if you have any guests over or whatever, then you've got all your paper goods. I love that idea. You could give that out
Good
as
idea.
neighbor stuff too. One sister-in-law just did your basics for your purse, which I love that as well, a little neighbor gift. This is for a guy, this spatula. It's the Hell's Tools, but it can go up to like 600 degrees or something. So they can use it like on their barbecuers, but you can like cook eggs and stuff, but it can sit in a pan and not get hot in the handle. So that's good for like girls or boys, either one. This was another cute idea, favorite hair tassels and a new pair of socks and lotions. For the guys, like we went and saw the Jets.
Okay.
So I got the boys a couple of Jets hats. Mallory actually wanted a hat this year too. So that's just kind of fun. Last year, like we talked about, we did all the animal hats, and the boys just love a new one every year.
Okay.
The sprays from Bath & Body, these are great little gifts, and watch for the sales, super inexpensive. I just love that and throw that in with any extra. Sometimes you just need like a little something.
Yeah, but like you said, you can get it on sale because sometimes you can get things like for a couple dollars.
Yes, $2 or $3 for these when they're on sale and using your coupons. Yummy little bath gloves with a bath bomb, always fun. For the man in your life, a Traeger rub and with a
I
meat
did
thermometer.
see that. Love that.
Yeah, and then there's all different kind of thermometers out there. Like my husband got one that like sticks in it, and then part of it is outside, and it's digital. So there's all kinds of fun little ideas that way. I love the Cray towels. Geometry has them too. All different fun designs. This says ho ho ho. I think I had another one that has stockings, and then just once again Bath and Body.
Yes.
And those are like $2.50 when you can find them.
Awesome.
Same thing, lotion and a little body spray, super great. These are Madewell. And inside, I guess we could open it up, but inside is my favorite earrings. I love these pillow boxes as well. These are from the paper store, and they're just a cute little pretty packaging. Put the little sill on there, so great. But I've just put in there 2 of my favorite pieces, and this will just be for some of my close friends. But these little huggy earrings, which are so great, and a little necklace. So just 2 of my favorite pieces. Madewell makes great items. And then look at how cute that little pillow box
That is
for
fun.
something special.
So cute.
Okay, Natasha has this.
I love that.
I found this at Stone Drug. I love Stone Drug. We were able to go there. Found this amazing bell. And I think Stacy put
I got
it
a
in your
couple and
tree.
put them in my tree, and they look awesome. And at first, well, I've never put any ornament this big.
Yeah.
But I got a new tree this year, and it's 9 feet, I think. It needs big
That or
ornaments.
more,
Yeah.
right?
So yeah, I only got 2. I think I really need to go back.
Stone Drug, so great. I love their decor and their Christmas items. This is really cute. I just used it to put money and a gift card in it, and then it becomes a decoration.
That's fun.
It's the
Very
most wonderful time
nostalgic.
of
I
year.
love that. And then
These
this.
little doormats, always great, and you can layer them with like another little cotton fabric. Like I've seen the black and white checkered, really super great. Let's go back here. Our tree friends.
Oh, I did. Yes, I saw those. Those are so
And
cute.
people are just loving these. I gave these to a couple of my sister-in-laws, and she's super nice. She'll make them like custom made. So
I
they're
went and got
local.
some. She's darling.
This was
Super
another.
cute.
And to
Okay,
remind everyone, their Instagram.
Abby Rose.
Abby Rose.
Rose Boutique.
Yep.
And they're on
Cute,
IG,
cute.
and they're so great. This little company is so cute. It's Odin Parker, and they just make all these different sweet little babies, and this is for one of my grandbabies, and she got to pick out the color of skin and the type of doll, and this is the one that she chose, and I just think they're so neat
I love
and
how
so
you're
special.
holding her so like,
Like a little baby.
Yes.
Anyway, that's her little dolly for this year. This was super great. Our state primary did this, and you can order the Legos in bulk in different sizes and quantities. These make 3 different little temples. And so I'm going to use those as stocking stuffers, and it shows the pictures of the temples that you can make, and the kids can whip them up. So that's just kind of a fun
that's
little
fun.
extra. This is really dear. My sweet mother-in-law is made bears like this for years and years. And my sweet Noli, granddaughter, goes over to her house all the time and just loves on this bear. And she just gave it to me the other night and said, I want you to wrap this up and give it to Noli. So I think something old or something great, Noli is going to die. And this is a used, gift, but she is going to
My
absolutely
mother-in-law
love
did that a
this.
couple years ago with old Christmas ornaments, and all of the grandkids opened them up and then traded them. And some of them were like, no, I want that one because it's more sentimental. No, I want this one. So she was able to kind of lighten
Right.
her load at home.
Right, and you start to get to that age where
Yes.
the things don't matter, but
Yes.
these memories and this for Noli sitting there are so great. Just one other thing, I know we're running out of time, Spanish Fort puzzle, giving that to all my kids, that is going to be fun. Men, okay, binos, stuff is on sale. Rhett loves that. But this is so cute. Rhett had one of these in high school when we were high school sweethearts. Something like this. I saw it and I was like, he needs it again. So this is just going to be a flash from the past, but
that
it's going to
will
be
be a
super fun.
flash, huh?
Yes.
Angie, as always,
Oh,
fabulous
so
job.
great. And the way you
Thank
wrap
you.
things up, amazing.
Yes, just thanks for the
Thank
ideas.
you.
You're welcome.
Merry Christmas. Coming up next on Studio Chatter, if you're looking to take your home decor up a notch, stay with us. Welcome back to Studio Chatter. Having your home look like Christmas will surely put you in the right mood. Let's welcome Danielle Brockbank from Designer Home Interiors to the conversation.
We're so excited.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
I know, it's like a long lost friend that's come to teach us, right?
What is better than talking about Christmas,
Christmas
right?
decorating and
So fun.
And you were here years and years ago because you work at Designer Home Interiors.
Yes.
And you do carpet and
So I'm an
flooring.
interior designer at Designer Home Interiors.
everything.
Yes.
Right
So
here
you've
in
done this
Spanish
for
Fort.
many years.
So
the
I've been working
interior
there
design.
for going on 9 years down at Designer
No
Home
way.
Interiors. Yep.
It's been 9 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a wonderful place to work, and it is a privilege to help people every day make their homes beautiful and comfortable. So
Well, and you do remodels, but new builds as well.
Yes.
So
Yep.
flooring, blinds, whatever anybody needs, they can come and talk to you.
Yes, whatever anybody
But
needs.
Danelle and I were at Gatehouse at a little gathering, and we sat next to each other. And she said, "Right after this, I'm going to go decorate someone's tree." And I said, "You do that too?" And she said,
And then
"Yes."
she told me this, and I said, she does that?
And I said, "No, I think it's time you come back."
Love to,
And
love to.
Tell us what are the holiday trends this year?
Okay, that is really a fun thing. So to begin with, I want you to think about your best Christmas memory as a child. Think of your best Christmas memory.
Smells, frosted window panes.
Music.
Yes.
Big, tall trees.
Okay, so my best memory as a child was my cute dad would take me out Christmas shopping for a tree, and we would go to multiple Christmas tree lots. Is that the cutest
Yeah.
thing ever? And
used
so
to do
he would
that
let me
as
keep
well.
going until I found the perfect tree. So, and then we'd decorate the tree, and as a little kid, I would sit under the tree with the lights on. It was just like a little bit of magic, you know?
Yes.
So anyway, let's kind of start with Christmas tree trends. Okay, so the thing this year, and I think any tree can be beautiful, no matter what kind of Christmas tree you
Even
have.
a Charlie Brown tree.
Any
Yes,
tree can be
okay.
beautiful because, just by the things that you add to it. So the things that are trending this year that I love are like bells, these kind of
We
antique
just
bells.
bought bells!
Did you? The antique bells. Okay, so those are amazing and beautiful, like the end of your railing on your stairs or like inside of a wreath. Gorgeous. And then these smaller bells are so pretty, just like hanging on the tree, just for a little accent. So on one of my trees that you'll find in these pictures, I just have on the staircase, I have this wonderful cedar garland that you get at Gatehouse. And
Live or
no,
faux?
no,
Okay,
it
fake.
is faux garland,
Okay.
but it looks so real and it smells so good. I mean, when you have a candle burning that smells like cedar.
No one would know the difference.
No, yeah.
And then you have those hanging individually, like down.
So I have a picture that,
Okay.
that Peter will show us
Okay.
of the garland along the stairs, and then I have three little. I have these actually on the garland too. So you light the garland, and you get just an inexpensive little garland, and then you
Okay.
put the cedar garland over it, and it's beautiful. Just kind of flows, and it's beautiful. And I tied some little bells with this thinner ribbon, and I have some little white flock trees next to those, and then just tied this little.
I've done velvet ribbon this year as
So
well.
velvet
and
ribbon
I love that.
You did it last year, and I need some.
Yeah.
I love
Velvet
this.
ribbon is really trending. It's so pretty.
Can you get it local, or do we need to go
I
somewhere
got it
special?
on Amazon for very inexpensive.
So I got this on Amazon, this one too. So, but you can get, I couldn't see anything like this at like Hobby Lobby or Michael's, so I shop at a lot of different places. Gatehouse has got a lot of beautiful ribbon, and so does Elements. They both
Okay.
do.
Ooh,
But
pretty.
This is like, I bought this pretty plaid kind of flannel at Elements, and then
Gorgeous.
also this.
That's like
Oh, I love
corduroy.
this.
Isn't
Yes.
that pretty?
And
Like
it's
in
kind of,
velvet?
right, kind of velvety corduroy, so pretty. And
ribbon really adds to everything from
yes.
gifting to decorating.
Right, and then this is pretty
love
too. I
language.
added a little bit of this on my Christmas tree, and you can just tie different kind of little
I need
ornaments
that.
with it.
Okay.
Anyway, it's super pretty. So let me tell you. So the bells are okay. There are the bells, like the little bells. I just so I found these at Michael's, and they were on a garland, and I just cut them off and then put them with this velvet
Oh
ribbon
my heavens,
on my
what a
trees.
great idea.
Yeah, it's fun. And they come in different shapes too. They come in this little cylinder too. And then,
Just took a garland and then cut it up. I love that.
okay, so I kind of got a little bit ahead of myself. So the first thing I like to do on a Christmas tree is add a little bit of movement to it, which I do with twinkle lights. Now, twinkle lights are really hard to find. So if you can find them, let me know where you see them. But I was able
True
to find
twinkle
them.
lights.
Sprinkler World is where I found these.
Okay, just right over there in Springville. Okay.
Yeah, these at Sprinkler World. Okay.
Good to know.
Why are the lights so hard to find?
Because you can get lights that are like flashing or blinking on and off, but twinkle lights, they are just a more gentle light, just kind of a little twinkle, and it adds such a pretty look to your Christmas
Okay.
trees.
And then constantly just like,
Even the trees that are pre-lit, I always just add a strand of the twinkle lights because it just kind of adds a dimension.
See, I have no vision that way either. I'd be like,
either.
nope, they're pre-lit.
They're done.
So,
We
yep,
don't need to do
okay.
anything. Okay.
Okay, so the next thing that I like to do is
We
I
can
like
add you things.
I like to add a little bit of fillers to trees. So it
gorgeous.
could be like a little pine bough, but it's kind of fun to just tie a little bit of ribbon on it, and then add a little bow. And this year I've used a lot less ribbon, and not made them quite as long. So I've kept them a little shorter. And then like this one, I just tie them like this, and I just poke them in the trees, and so you just kind of have a little bit here, and then just poke a little bit in here and there, and so you don't have a ton of ribbon.
That's kind of nice. Then you don't have to buy so much.
And then this also, I just like doing just tying, and velvet, as you were talking about, is just so big this year, pretty velvet.
Huge.
And I always like to add a little bit of red. I think it just adds a lot to your tree.
and then I love this little berry one too.
Yes.
That's super cute.
Same thing. And then I just added a little bell and the berries.
those are
And then this
beautiful.
is just a little bit
Do you
of.
change your own tree every year?
Well, I modify it a little bit
Make it
from
its
your
own.
year.
every year.
So
Okay.
my tree last year, I used a lot more ribbon, and I bought a new tree last year. We've had our Christmas tree in our living room for about 25 years.
Okay.
Wow.
And I changed it last year to a white flock tree.
I just got a white flock
I
tree
know
this year.
the flock trees are really trending. They are really on trend. So
Bells and flock trees, ladies.
Now you
Okay.
just need velvet ribbon.
Velvet-
She'll just
okay,
be
I
on.
wrote it
then,
down.
so the other thing that my friend that I work with, cute girl, has bought their first tree this year, and then we were talking about different things to do, and I said, so what are the things that you have felt like you've learned the most from things that we've talked about? She said for sure, like when you do a garland, and so I like to not swoop it around a tree, but you kind of tuck it in, and it just kind of goes in behind some branches. And I've got a few pictures of that too.
And so just kind of in and out, and more come down,
Like
cascading.
down or like still across or just tucked in?
Well, so like in my daughter's tree that we did this year, we took a snowflake, and then we kind of took it across the front of the snowflake, and then just kind of
tucked it.
There's some examples that Pete will show
So
you.
not
on
like
that.
wound all the way
Right,
down.
no.
You can just use
No,
bits and pieces.
So not to do this look.
Okay.
Okay, same with this little white piece.
That
But I just
one's
wanted to
so
show you
cute, the
this.
pom-poms.
This is like the wool, that wool. And so that's really pretty.
So
And
the same with that,
Same with
just
that.
kinda tuck
You just
and
kind of tuck it in. You don't want it to be swooping around. And then this is beautiful. So on my tree this year,
So
I
pretty.
put the two of these together, and so with this is the same thing. What you do is you like fold it kind of in half, and then you just kind of drape it. Tassels are really big this year, and it's just pretty, really
It's
pretty.
so
You know what
classy,
this
the
is
gold.
reminding me of? Like I have different color of these kind of beads that I've kind of like, I don't like the color anymore. I'm wondering if you could spray it.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah, and then you could even just make
You
your
are
own.
brilliant, my
Yeah, you
friend.
are.
Right?
Make your own little tassels at the
Yes.
end.
Uh-huh.
And then this is beautiful. This kind of eucalyptus. that
gorgeous.
Did you
is
get that
gold.
at Gatehouse?
I got this at Gatehouse.
Gatehouse, I will say I have a lot of their garland and bow things. Like the quality is the best I've ever
Right.
seen.
It is so beautiful, that and Elements both. They
Okay, I haven't done Elements. Right over in
Elements is in
Springville.
and
It's a
it
little
is
bit closer.
A beautiful
We
store.
need to try that.
Yeah, but I got this at Gatehouse too.
Very
I
fun.
love that color palette though, and how you're popping that bright red with these
Yeah,
lighter
exactly, and
whites
a little bit of gold,
greens.
and this pulls in the gold again, like from the gold bells. And then, okay, so Christmas time, my favorite, 2 candles. So this is a candle,
love this
also from Elements, and it is called Balsam and Cedar. So smell this. So as you walk in, it smells like your Christmas tree when you don't have real
When we have a faux one,
Yes.
people would
Yes.
never know.
artificial trees.
Perfect.
It really
you can
is.
smell
Guys, it really
You
is.
smell it, right?
It's like Christmas.
Okay, and
Christmas
so-
in a little tin.
And then my other favorite candle, I didn't bring it, but I brought the box. And have you ever
I have this in my Pura
Holiday?
device.
Do you have the Holiday?
Oh, I have. Yes, I do too.
So Nest Holiday is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Yummy.
And then just on a little bit on.
Okay, I was obsessed from this from the moment you walked in.
Okay, so I also go to Hobby Lobby and Michael's and find things. And so these cute lights we found
Yes.
just the other day.
It's like a little Christmas scene inside
It is.
there, like
It's
a
very-
snow globe.
Yeah.
And then
so
coming
cute.
back with the natural color and the black.
That black has come back again. I feel like we're
Especially-
getting some richer hues coming
So
back
black
in.
with the natural is really pretty and is really on trend in so many different things. And then like bringing in, like if you do the little wood pieces, pulling back in with a little bit of wood again
There's
for some
so many
ornaments.
options to go from classic to black and white,
Right.
then to gold or red and green. It's just like
Whatever you love.
whatever speaks to you, do it. Right?
Whatever you love. You can make any tree beautiful.
Love that concept.
I started a new tree this year. It's called My Favorite Things. So now when I travel, I want to pick up ornaments, but then I have Jesus in there and some Spanish Fork City ornaments and the Nutcracker, like just things that I love. So it makes me happy every time I look at it. It's kind of a mosh podge, but it makes me happy. So
I've left my husband at home tonight decorating our tree. We got everything up, and then I've kept like trying to get to it. And he's like, well, I could get started. And he really does love it. His mother, when he was younger, she needed help, and he was a guy. And so he learned how to like twist all the little things out. And so he fluffs the tree every year for me.
Oh, that's
And it
nice.
is so good. So tonight
So
he's
cute. There's so many
decorating.
great memories that just revolve
Center around the
Christmas.
tree.
They do.
Right?
And Christmas, yeah, it's just all about Christmas. And then I've also included a few mantle pictures that are beautiful
Oh, okay.
using the cedar garland. And I just love putting different throws around. And this actually just came from TJ Maxx. And
see, another great find
Yeah.
to just go get.
Right.
And it is fun to just put throws around on your furniture, the edge of your bed that's a little different. Just put it out. And this could go out through February.
yes.
Oh,
Just
Other
right there.
things that can
And
transition.
so Elements, I told them I was doing this, and they wanted me to send you each one of these little candles. Joey, who is the owner there,
Oh,
she is the sweetest.
Right. Oh, they've been
I know,
on
right?
before. Please
Yes.
tell them thank you.
yes.
How sweet.
Oh, the
There you go.
winter
Thank you
white.
Very much.
Yes. So
Oh, that's like a fresh clean.
Why am I struggling getting mine off?
I'm gonna toss it
Thank you.
across the
they
studio.
have beautiful things.
what I
It's
was
just,
afraid of.
That's
it's just so fun.
delicious,
Thank you for
yes.
asking me to come and
Thank you.
share
Yes.
some ideas with you.
So if someone wanted your expertise, how would they reach out?
So you could get hold of me at Designer Home Interiors.
Okay, perfect.
And a lot of the things that if for some reason you want to look at any more, we have on our
Your Instagram, social
yes.
media.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Yes, and it is Designer Home Interiors _ yes.
Okay.
You're a
Well, thank
talented
you.
woman.
You
and
are.
just so
Thank
kind and lovely. Thank you for
you.
coming.
Pleasure
you
to
so
be here.
much.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
Happy holidays.
You too.
There's more studio chatter coming up. Welcome back. I think we've covered a lot of great ideas for those that have a tough time finding something.
I agree. This was fun.
Tons of fun ideas. What a great show.
Yeah. We came into this thinking this is going to be fun.
Right?
And
it was
everyone
great.
just brought like
Yes.
galore. It was fun.
It was really fun, guys.
And I'm almost done shopping, but the problem is being almost done this early.
It's a horrible, right?
Because now I'm like, oh, I really want to go
sure.
get that children's book at Deseret Book, and then the buckle thing at the hats for the guys. And
Yeah, I did that with like a hat container, like a travel container for the boys last year. It was really fun.
so that you can put the hats in.
And it can hold up to like 5 or 6 hats.
Oh my gosh,
And I'll
more?
send you the link. It was really awesome. So I put the hat in that. Thank you.
And then there's treats to boot.
Oh gosh, Chris would love that, Angie.
Eggnog taffy.
Yes, he would.
Ooh, I want this one.
I do too.
Peppermint bark. Do you guys like eggnog?
Yes, just because it's nostalgic, I don't love it, but I
Taste
have
this
to
one.
have it.
Yeah, I think I need to have that.
Okay, what are you guys most looking forward to this holiday season as we're just going into December? Ooh,
Is it
Having
good?
just moments. I'm hoping to have just moments of like peace and just happy and just being present, maybe. I'm hopeful for that. We are going to go do the Polar Express this weekend.
Are you?
Okay.
The little midway train and stay
And
up
we
at
have our
the
grandkids'
condo.
day
Oh
this
yes,
weekend.
that's fun. Love that.
what about you?
We still have Nutcracker this month.
Oh, I need to. This
You do
list
that
is.
too?
We've got to close this. I've got to get home and do some things. My
This
list is long.
really yummy.
Yes, it's very, very
We'll
good.
have to ask
That's
Pete
good.
where that's from.
That's a yummy
Do
little
we dare
treat.
taste the eggnog taffy?
You should. I don't
Dare
know if
you.
I could with
I
those.
double dog dare you. So we actually
Oh,
Oh, of course it is.
we watched that this weekend also at the
did?
A Christmas Story Part 2. So the grown-up version of Ralphie.
yes. What is it on?
So,
Is it Netflix?
I don't think so.
Amazon?
I can't remember. No, I think it was maybe HBO. I can't remember. We had to log into something to see it, but it was kind
Was
of
it
fun to see
cute?
the grown-up version.
Yeah.
Okay, important question.
Okay.
Are you current on Yellowstone?
Yes.
Okay, me too.
Me and Rhett kind of did a binge watching. I was like, oh, don't do the last one yet. Like, because now we're current. I hate that. But I love it. I don't
But
want
then
it to
you
end.
want it, yeah, but you want to be current. Like you
Yeah,
have to be
because
in
it's
the
hanging
loop.
out there,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
But then when I'm current, then I don't have anything to
Yeah,
watch.
but the new
and I
one's
hate
coming.
that.
Like, oh, it's what? 1923
Yeah.
starts this month.
Yep.
So there'll be. More.
I just
Yes,
want it
lots
to
of
go on
good
for
stuff.
many seasons. I just love
I
it.
think it will.
I think it's great. Love the actors and actresses. It's a good one.
Mayor Mendenhall's down in the NFR this week in Vegas, and he said that they were listening to Taylor Sheridan, the director of Yellowstone, saying, and we had a rodeo in Spanish Fork, you know, when they filmed that.
They did.
Yeah. So,
And Stacy's like, I was in there. Sat next to Kevin.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fun
That was
stuff.
awesome.
Yes.
Well, I hope your guys' holidays are wonderful.
Likewise, yes.
Yep. Ditto,
Well,
guys.
Yeah,
Let's
taffy
just enjoy them.
really just sticks to my teeth.
That was wise. I didn't try it.
Well, happy holidays, and we have one more time,
more to
maybe
go.
two.
One more to
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
And then 2023.
Oh, let's not even talk
wow.
about it.
Yep. Okay. Love you guys. Merry Christmas.
Thanks for being here with us. We hope you enjoyed the program. If you learned something new today, please tell a friend about us.